Hello everyone, EagleX here, and today for YouTube I want to make a video on how to make proxies with the upcoming BT7 format being soon and all competitive stuff for BT6 EX1 basically being over now. It's a pretty good time in my opinion to make this video. When I like to build decks and playtest for upcoming formats, I always print proxies roughly a month ahead, roughly now, so I figured let's go ahead and make a video for it. For this setup, it's very simple. All you need is access to a printer and then some type of photo or text editor where you can modify sizes of pictures at least. So first thing you'll want to do if you haven't done this yet or you're not familiar is go to digimoncard.dev, link will be in the description below, and head over to your deck builder here. So typically for decks, you probably have a bunch of cards that are core staples for it. So if you're playing blue and blue hybrid, you already have Davis's, Sora Joes, and all that, and Upamons. So the only things you really need to proxy are the BT7 cards. We'll see here, these are the ones they have in English so far. But if you click on merge, it'll show you the rest of the cards. They're not all in English. So like if you're looking at your little stunning hybrid guy here, Kori Kakumon, his text will be in Japanese for the time being, but there's lots of references for what the card does. So you'll have to know a little bit more or at least have a guide on hand. But anyways, so if I'm building blue hybrid, you want to throw in 4 of all the new hybrid stuff. You want your Beta Wolfmons, hypothetically here. And just get all the BT7 cards you know you'll want to proxy. Susanomon, you may not want 4 copies of it, but I'm just going to be dropping them in there. You want your Tommies. If you're building the Magna Garuru deck, you want your Kojis. And once you have all the cards you need for the multiple deck lists you'll be proxying, I'll show you the next steps here in a moment once I fill out all the cards I'll want to proxy. Okay guys, so I have all the cards that I want to proxy here. I already proxied some blue stuff, I just need to get a bit more, get the red hybrid and purple stuff and all that. Anyways, so once you have that, if you go to import export, and we're going to be doing an image export, go ahead and click and download the image of the deck. In this case, I have like 66 some cards. It doesn't have to be a 50 card deck of the cards you're proxying, but I'm just going to proxy the cards I know I need copies of for my decks. So once you have this, we can go ahead and pull this up in Microsoft Word or the the picture or text editor you have. So now as soon as you go into your text or photo editor, I use Word, so what I do is I go ahead and insert my image below, which is what I have here, and then you'll want to be cropping this down so you have a 4x2 panel of cards. So what that looks like here is I'm cropping down. There we go. So now I got it cropped down to a 4x2 panel of cards. And when you get this, you want to make this 10 inches wide. For Word, you can just use this little photo size thing here. And this should be the size of a playing card roughly. If you want to be pickier, you can actually crop this a little bit more narrow, but this is pretty good for a quick glance. You can see there's a little bit of card overlap there, but this will be the size of the entire proxy that you need for these 8 cards. As you can see here, I've already done some more, but I'm just going to go ahead and change the picture out here. If you haven't done this before, you just insert a new photo, and then we're going to crop this out. And now I want to emphasize getting these Pokémons. So I'm going to go ahead and do another 4x2 cutout of the cards. And you just are going to be repeating this process for all the cards that you need to proxy. So this is why I say ideally you just want to proxy out your new cards. But we have that here, picture format. I want to make it 10 inches wide. And boom, you have your proxy cards out here. I got my Eismon Scatter Mode, Pokémons. And then, just to show, you will have a weird scenario where you're going to have a row where you have 2 cards at the end. So instead of doing a 4x2, you can just finish these last cards in a 2x2. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. But you get your 2x2 here. And because you have half the number of cards, you only need to make it 5 inches wide. If you make it 10 inches wide, these are going to be really stretched out. But with that, all you gotta do now is print out your cards, and that is how you get proxies. So enjoy your BT7 playtesting, guys. If you enjoy this content, please like, comment, subscribe as I try to inform you guys on how to do more Digimon related things. That being said, take care, y'all.